Ahoy, mateys. No, Timmy, it's not Barbara. There's Carl. Welcome aboard, Carl. You saw a bald eagle today? Man, that's so cool. I had a hawk that just about hit my windshield late last evening. I shouldn't say late, late, but in the evening. It was like 6:30. Yeah, it was weird, but he managed to escape damage. No, it's not Ford, man. Besides, Timmy, the clues, I don't know how Ford man would fit into your guess, because the clues are solo, female, nomad, in other words, full-time, minivan. She lives in her minivan. She has a dog, and she's been doing this for about 7 years. And she's in the Pacific Northwest. She's from California, probably lived across the street from Bernae. She's been to Florida and back. That's pretty much all I know so far about her. Good one, Mike. That's true. That's true, Mike. No, it's not Box Indy. Good guess, however. Box Indy, single, solo, nomadic. She's been doing it for a long time, probably 7, 8 years, maybe more. And she has a dog. But she does not have a minivan. Georgianne, welcome aboard. I hope you got a hold of William. Oh, man, I'm missing people that are coming in here like super fast. Lou Becca's here. Mos Eisley. The town of Mos Eisley. These are not the droids you're looking for. Kobe's here. Welcome aboard. Tommy's here. Oh my goodness. Rose is here. Sheepers, I can't keep up. Welcome aboard, everyone. Should be fun. Tim is here. Mobang. Welcome aboard. Nancy Drew. All right. Diane Phoenix. Welcome aboard. Kyle's here. Yeah, I bet he has a guess. He might. He's been pretty good at this. But then so is Nancy Drew. We don't serve your kind here. Good one, Carl. By the way, this channel actually put out a question the other day. The channel that we're looking for put out a question the other day, and it was, name in one sentence a line, just one sentence or a line, whatever, from a movie where everyone will know what the movie was. Yeah. Mine was, how do you get a permit to do a damned illegal thing? I bet Carl knows what movie that is. I'm glad you're healing, Carl. Mark is here. Welcome aboard. Sue is here. Lucky dog. Fantastic. We got 20 people in the house already. Sean Quinn is here. My girlfriend. Which one? I have lots of friends that are girls, so I'm not sure what you mean, Sean, or which one you mean. They're girls that are friends, but not specifically girlfriend. But if you're talking about Holly, she'll probably call. In fact, I have a feeling she will definitely call. She called me about 45 minutes ago. I was trying to drive. I'm currently in Captain and Tennille. Good one. Good one, Sean. You know, I always thought maybe Tina would be the one. So then we could do a show called Captain and Tina. We could still do one. We could do a show. Let's see, 21 miles from Oklahoma. This morning, on this morning's show, I was 25 miles from Texas. And now I'm in Texas, and I'm 21 miles from Oklahoma. And then probably about another 50 miles, I should be hopefully stopping for the night in Oklahoma. It just depends. I don't know if you missed anyone, Rose. We're very good at this. Sonia with a J is here. Welcome aboard. Tommy's here. Welcome aboard, Tommy. So, yeah, the thumbnail was kind of a clue, but I don't call that a very good clue. It's just a city in the Pacific Northwest. I will say I'm having a little bit of difficulty getting landscape shots from the channel. There's been a few great ones, but normally she is in every step of the way of her video, so it's hard to steal from it. Really? They probably do. There's a lot of gearheads out there, if you will, that love the square body trucks. And there's even young people. Let's put it this way. When I was pulling out of the gas station in not Dahlman, Dalhart. Yeah, Dalhart. Boy, talk about a lot of cattle in that town. I think it must be a processing town. But anyways, there was a group of guys, I don't know, probably mid-teens. Anyways, they're just pointing at my truck and giving me thumbs up and all kinds of stuff. It's like, then I made a wrong turn. It cost me 14 miles. Oh, well. There's always a reason for things. Timmy, you know that Lubecca is a couple, and we got 5,000 people, including President Trump, at their church. Ahoy, Don, I pray you win. A near limp. Mosquitoes get you moving fast. Yeah, I hear you. It's a Timmy Ray's channel. Single female lives in a van. Man, Nancy's going to jump all over you. Oh, this is too hilarious. We're all naughty. Gosh. Except for the grace of God. All right, new comments. Who is the girl who lives in a van alone, has a big dog? Brown hair, lovely lady. If women, I can't remember her name. Big dog. Brown hair, lives in a van, big dog. We'll see. Well, it's not Charlie Grace because her hair is definitely red. Her dog's medium. Pretty good sized dachshund, actually. cow. Oh, Jane Bray or Gracie and Jock? No, it's not you, Kobe. Starting with a J. Everybody's picking up on that now. Oh, I don't like Gold Peak, actually. Uh, my I like Pure Leaf. In fact, Pure Leaf comes in at a higher rating on the, I can't remember what it is. I think it's like 85% that it's healthy. Costs more, but I really like the taste of Arizona sweet tea. And it's half the price for, okay, this is 18 ounces. I think the Arizona tea is 24. Usually you can get Arizona tea for $1. Pure Leaf is $2.29, $2.39. Ridiculous. But you pay for good health. Okay, Colby, we'll all leave you alone. William's here. Welcome aboard. We got William and George Ann on board at the same time. That should work out. James Catanese, welcome aboard. I know you said to let you know where I'm at. So right now I am in Stratford, Texas on U.S. Highway 54. Next stop will be Guymon, Oklahoma. James doesn't write a lot. All of the pepperheads, so all the prepackaged teas in bottles or cans contain phosphorus. Well, is phosphorus bad? No artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners. But if I was to scan this barcode, I would get probably more answer. It's rainforest certified. No pat, no. Oh, it's got 5 milligrams of sodium. I'm surprised. Carbs, 42 grams. Total sugars, 42 grams. So that's where all the grams are coming from. Is probably don't know what kind of sugar they're using. It just says brewed black tea, sugar, and citric acid. I don't know, but I'm thirsty. So yes, I'm in a parking lot of Allsup's gas station, convenience store in Stratford, Texas. No more spare parts. Tattooed on your rump. Probably is, Carl. Rose is asking a question, but I don't know what about. Oh, and Diane's got a tattoo on her butt too. Don't you think that was from your having fun days? I have one of those hiking, walking sticks. I have. Oh, ouch! This one. You take the tip off, and it has, a sharp point. I'm not going to take the tip off. Of course, this is collapsed right now, but you can adjust it to, for me, about 55 inches is good. But it's got good handle grip. It's an Ozark Trail, Walmart, I think total $13. I've used it quite a bit. I have a wooden one. That's a gift for somebody. I haven't used it. Would I use a wooden one? I don't know. Pretty cool looking, but it doesn't collapse. Nate Dog is here. Welcome aboard. Who am I missing? I think I might be caught up. Is that possible? That's funny, Sean. Get the white tattoos. Brody's checking out time, raining like a SOB at the end of the world. That's right, Flamingo Bay, the end of the world. I need to go there just because. No, seriously, I would like to see at some point in time. I don't think it's going to be this coming year. Because some things have come up in my life where I may be doing some real estate transactions. I've pretty much come to the conclusion that I'm going to sell the cottage. I can get a good price for it. There's things I could probably get an even better price for it, but I don't think I want to hang out too much longer. I think maybe it might be time to take the money and run. But I'm going to be there for a few months yet. If it sells, it sells. If it don't, it don't. It's all in God's hands. But I'm thinking I still got to have a permanent address, which could be in Michigan somewhere, but perhaps in a less stressful environment. The homeowners association on the lake has gotten to the point where I love them dearly. And yes, I'm being sarcastic. So I'd like to move somewhere north, probably. Lake County might be a possibility. It's the poorest county in Michigan. But with poor comes opportunity. I could buy a couple of acres with an old piece of shit mobile home on it, but it'd be a place where I could, build a couple sheds, store stuff. My nephew would have a place to live, and I should still have money left over to think about property somewhere, perhaps in Arizona. Is really kind of prime in my mind, because there's areas where you can park your camper or your motorhome. You can live in your motorhome while you are building a house. And I would love to play with the idea of adobe, rammed earth, basically alternative. I don't know, why would you call it alternative? Just a little bit off the grid style thinking. Adobe would be, I think, very cool because it is cool in the summer. And it can be warm in the winter. It doesn't take much as far as heating it up if you have to. And keeping it cool is much easier than it is in sticks and bricks for a far lot less money, although labor intensive to build one. Okay, I gotta scroll down again. All right. Non-conventional building materials, correct. But I think they're allowed as well. I think there's only a few. I know I can talk to Steve more. Uh, I also know a guy that he's built an Adobe home before, and he was telling me about the process and stuff. So I'm really kind of interested, especially that I could have my bus or even this camper that I'm in right now, one or the other, and be able to have my own spot and do something with my own spot. Water is an issue. In the desert, water is your biggest concern. Steve has had to put in a new well because the water table has dropped over the years with this drought. This year has been slightly above average during the monsoon season, um, but not enough to make up for previous years of drought. Seven Farties West Coast Earthship Guide. Huh. That name sounds familiar. Gen Z slang. All right, I don't know Gen Z slang very well. I could, Sean. I feel like I could, even if it was, you know, an adobe block can be about 18 inches long, 12 inches deep or thick, if you will. And as far as height, I guess you can vary the height. I don't know. And it's just a matter of mixing the ingredients, which is mostly soil, desert soil, mixing it up, getting it wet, packing it in a form, and then let it dry. And once it gets dry enough that you can pick it up, then you put it on a rack and let it dry more. Kind of like kiln dry, although you're not using a furnace, you're just letting the sun bake it. And then Jess was describing to me how he built his, you know, he's just a couple years younger than me, uh, but about the same agility and shape. He said you put one in place, it's mortared in, and you let it set for a couple days, and then you use that as a step. You kind of build it in steps, so you're not really using a ladder all that much. You're actually walking up the wall and laying blocks, which just makes a whole lot of sense. Then if I could tap into a source of, uh, like Steve did, of course he had a kind of inside track working for the power company. If I could get some telephone poles, not new ones by any means, the ones that they've taken out and replaced. Those would be great for rafters. And then probably I would go uh, with a good metal roof, not the cheap shit, a good metal roof. Probably that would be the one that I'd have to have help with. The price is 800K. Ouch. All he wanted was hay and paint. Yeah, I've heard of that being done in Arkansas, Monroe County, which is near. It's in the Washita Mountains. Uh, the Ozark Mountains. I call it the Washitas, but it's on Lake Washita, which is a reservoir. Uh, what is the name of that mountain? That, the area has a lot of quartz. Uh, I'll think of it. It'll come to me. It's east of Hot Springs, Arkansas, Monroe County, and at one time it was the county in the contiguous states, the 48, that had the least amount of building code. You could get a permit to build. All you needed to do was get a perk test, to make sure that you can, put in a septic tank, that type of thing. All right. Scroll down here again. I'm having trouble seeing. It's the sun. It's the glare. It's kind of making me kind of squinting a little bit. Here's a tip for bowling. So that's my news. Don't know how it's all going to work out, and I'm not going to worry about it either. It's in God's hands. It's going to work out the way it is supposed to. I'm certainly not going to let Rick be out in the cold. Make sure he's got somewhere to go. He's not doing all that hot physically. His leg is not healing. He has issues from many injuries. He's got more broken bones than Evel Knievel had. A lot of body parts have been in trouble before because of riding motocross. He was good at it. Some parts of Arizona let you use a 2 or 3 55-gallon barrel setup for septic. That would be cool. My dad called those dry wells. We had 2 of them on our property in Michigan. One was for the kitchen sink, and then the other was for the 2 bathroom sinks and the tub. One bathroom only had the sink and a toilet, but the toilet had to go to the septic tank. But the gray water went to dry wells, which were made out of 55-gallon barrels. Both for the kitchen sink had its own, because it actually probably was used the most. And then the upstairs bathroom, sink and tub, and then the downstairs bathroom that only had a sink. So it worked just fine. Never had a problem. I'm sure you couldn't do it in Michigan nowadays. At least not where we grew up, or I grew up. What is the best thing to say in South Texas? I don't know. I'm trying to scroll and it's not scrolling. There. Prepare yourself for winter. Well, I'm going to prepare myself for winter by loading the bus up and making sure I have enough money to get back to Arizona. Wow, Carl. Well, that's good to know. My property here in Michigan is worth probably 3 times more than what I paid for it 10 years ago. In fact, it might even be worth a little more than that. Am I going to sell it for that? Probably not. I'll take a little bit of a loss, only because I'd like to get out from under it, be done with it. You know, uh, has the township made it difficult for me to stay there? Yes, that's for sure. You know, without being blatant about it, they've made life difficult. You got to have you got to have a permit to fart. By the way, I'm not the only one, but I don't see it being enforced on other people. And of course, I'm not going to turn other people in. If they want to have a bonfire at midnight in their yard, more power to them. You know, turn the music down a little bit. I'm fine. But by God, if I had a fire and it's, you know, just the sun goes down, and if I've got a fire going, here comes the fire department. You can't do that. Blah, 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 blah. They can kiss my ass. Again, the fire department is correct. It's in the rules, the township rules. Oh, let's say you had some scrap wood and you wanted to burn it in your bonfire. Can't do that. You can only burn like tree branches, sticks. Wow, that's cool, Carl. Papa's got a new sponsor. Oh, that's good. Good to hear. I hope it works out good. One more year is what Tommy is saying. Yeah. Yeah. And I've learned a lot of things, Sean, from Steve, Desert Adventures in Arizona. Definitely, he's a wealth of knowledge as well. If you're talking about bonfires, Kobe, it's you cannot have a fire after dark. You cannot burn anything that is processed. In other words, I can't reach it, but I have a 2x2 piece of wood behind my seat here. That's processed. It's been milled. It's been sawed. It's been processed. It's not treated. You know, it's just a piece of pine 2x2. It's illegal to burn it in the township that I live in. And oh my God, they'd just have a hissy fit if you was to burn anything like press board or anything with paint or varnish on it. Oh my God, they go crazy. You know, I want to do the Keith Ledger on them. Why so serious? As things are blowing up behind me. So yeah, Sean, that's what I'm thinking along those lines. Uh, while I have the health and the ability to build a tiny home with my own bare hands and have a place to park my bus and my camper without the neighbors going, you can't do that. No, it's not Grandma Kelly, Timmy. Yeah, you're lucky, Tommy. Yeah, I got some stupid neighbors up there. They love the HOA. They love paying that extra money. I actually am not on the water. If I was on the water, I would have to pay that extra money every year because it goes into a fund, and I think it's every 3 years a company comes in with special rakes and dredges, and they clean the edges of the lake of the seaweed. make it nice so you can launch your boat in clear water, or you can swim in front of your cottage in clear water. I understand. That's a cool thing. If I was rich, I would say, yeah, do that. Let's do that. I'm not rich. Uh, and I could tell them the HOA to stick it in their ass. However, they manage to have enough power that it gets written into township rules. So now my neighbor across the way who has a farm, if somebody wants to be a prick about it, they can turn him in for having fires all the time. Because he does have fires all the time. He's getting rid of shit. Old barn wood and buildings that fell apart. He's getting rid of them. He's cleaning up his property. But somebody could be a prick about it. I don't know where the phone is. Hello?
Live?
Yeah, you are.
Why, hello, everybody. This is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report.
I do, William.
Weekly, not so nice report, I should say.
It's not Tuesday, Holly.
Excuse me. Okay, it's your nice report. You know how we always have Easter egg hunts on Easter and that? Well, in Hollywood, they roll egg McMuffins down the Alabaster Hill to try and hit the Hollywood side. In Los Angeles, they have what they call a smog alert system. They have smog alerts that check, there's smogologists that check it daily and that, and they have 3 stages. In the first stage, they'll have like one siren. Yes, they do have a siren for each one. And the first stage is, your eyes get watery. In the second stage, it'll alarm twice, and you will cough and wheeze. And in the third stage, of course, they run the siren 3 times. And with this stage, it'll melt your Skechers. Okay. You know what? Here's some news for you.
I don't know what, but I do know his brother who.
I met his brother what, too? Or his brother, I don't know also. Anyway.
Who's on third?
The news. No, he's on first. Anyway, the news for you is Geraldo was arrested again. This time he was breaking into a Valley girl's head. He claims that he found nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's so gloomy today. How gloomy was it, you wonder? Well, I'll tell you. It's so gloomy that Carl Malden was saying, who cares what's in your wallet?
Okay, that's cute.
What do you call a Yugo with 1,000 miles on it? An overachiever.
Okay, that's cute too.
I got my dog fixed. He's a cat now. He used to be a Great Dane. Now he goes around the neighborhood scaring the crap out of all the dogs, neighborhood dogs and cats.
I don't get that one.
He was a Great Dane, and now he's a cat.
Okay.
So he's obviously a really big cat.
Yeah, okay.
So he's scaring the crap out of all the neighborhood dogs and cats alike.
Okay, that is cute.
Yeah. Okay, got some more news for you.
All right.
When Howard Hughes died, he willed the Spruce Goose to the LA Harbor Patrol. But they didn't want it, so they put it up for sale. And only one guy made an offer offer on it. Then they asked him, what do you want it for? He replied, so he could feed 600 dinner guests. They laughed at him and asked, what 600 people would eat on that? He replied, not people,
I can't do nothing about the train.
he replied, not people, but beavers.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
The spruce goose was wood.
Yeah.
It was made of wood.
Yeah.
It was really big. Okay. You know, that Passover Easter it's way past us, right?
Yeah.
And to me, that's the Lord coming back. And to me, that's also means to me that he's another year older. So I have some getting older jokes for you once again.
Okay.
All right. We always have to give Donna a shout out at her birthday because she needs to hear it. Get it?
Oh. Yeah. Hard to hear it.
You know, some dream of free tier cakes, others make it a reality. Instead of making a reality, make it a reality.
Mm.
All right. I got to start out right. Excuse me. That felt good. There, now we can get going.
Okay.
You know, Grandpa walked in the bar. That's because someone left the door open. You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
You know, your grandma's so old. She went to an antique store and they put a price tag on her.
Hi, Nancy.
Hey, I didn't miss last Saturday, right? I just missed Tuesday. Okay. Well, here's some more. You know you're getting old when jokes. You know you're getting old when you use valet parking to avoid losing your car. You know you're getting old when everything hurts and what doesn't hurt doesn't work. You know you're getting old when the gleam in your eyes is from the sun hitting your bifocals.
Okay.
You know you're getting old when your little black book contains only names that end in MD.
I have heard that one.
You know you're getting old when your children begin looking middle-aged. Oh, excuse me, that felt real good. You know you're getting old when
That's right, Sean.
you finally reach the top of the ladder and find it leaning against the wrong wall.
Okay.
You know you're getting old when you look forward to a dull evening. And you know you're getting old when your favorite part of the newspaper is the 20 years ago today pages.
Get off my lawn.
You know you're getting old when you turn out the lights for economic but not romantic reasons. You know you're getting old when you sit in a rocking chair and can't get it going.
That's bad.
You know you're getting old when your memory is shorter than your complaining it lasts longer.
Right. Ouch.
You know you're getting old when you walk around mostly wondering what you're forgetting. You know you're getting old when your life of the party if it lasts until 8 o'clock. You're getting old when the little old gray-haired lady that you helped across the street is your wife.
Oh boy.
You're getting old when you have too much room in your house and not enough in your medicine cabinet.
Oh, not enough room in the medicine cabinet. Got it.
Yeah. You're getting old when you're burning the midnight oil and it's only 9 p.m.
Think about it, Timmy. Tiny Home Tours is run by a guy, okay? His name is Chris.
Anyway, I had another one for you, but I lost it.
Well, you're getting old then.
Maybe so. What do you call a guy who gets a wedgie from a bully at a dinosaur movie?
Jeez.
Dinosaur ass.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, folks, that is all that I happen to have for you today.
Well, thank you.
So, I love you all. How many do we have in with us today?
49,000. No, 5,018.
You're kidding me.
No, we got 18 that's showing, and then Lubecca, which is Lewis and Rebecca. Kobe gave them a nickname. It's Lubecca. But they're at church right now, and there's 5,000 at that church, and they're watching me on the big screen. I don't know what kind of. I don't know what. I'm not sure.
So I shouldn't give any of my other jokes.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm glad you told me it was Saturday.
Yeah.
Because I would have lost track.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, by the way, I am so sorry that I was starting the day out late.
That's all right.
I mean, because
I don't know what day it is, Holly, but I am in Texas. I will be in Oklahoma by the end of the day.
You better be in Kansas by tomorrow.
Well, not tonight. I don't think so. I'm going to run out of daylight before I can. I'm having trouble finding somewhere to stay. The state park that I thought I was going to in Oklahoma can't. I call the number and it's disconnected. And then I found some stuff online that said there was paranormal activity, and I get the feeling that they shut the state park down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll paranormal you all the way to Indiana. I want you to come home.
I'll park in Nancy Drew's driveway then. No, wait, she's in Kentucky.
And I want to get my pictures up, and I want to get the rest of my stuff here.
Yeah, well, there's going to be a lot of things to do prior to that when I do get there. So I've got to mow the lawn. I got to clean up my property because it's just, Mary called me and she said it's up to your ass, the grass,
Okay.
stuff like that. I got to tackle that. And, there's things I've got to do. But yeah. I haven't forgotten you. I'll be doing your stuff. I just can't do it immediately. Okay. I can't do it immediately.
Listen. All right. I have one last one for you.
Okay.
They put Proposition G on the ballot, and it passed. And Proposition G was to prevent paramedics from giving roadside enemas without prior court approval. Anyway,
roadside enemas. Okay.
Enemas, yeah. Anyway, that would be all that I happen to have for you today, folks. So, this will be Holly by Golly signing off, but I'm going to hand it back over to Captain Jack Scrapper. But first, I love you all, and excuse me, that felt good. Peace out, everybody. This is Holly McNally. Turn it back over to Jack.
Thank you,
Good
Holly.
night, sweet dreams. I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, love you too. Good night.
Good night. Give your comments to Jack.
Very well. Well, for once, even though the phone got too warm, it's still charging. But before it was discharging when it was on GPS. So I think I might have a bad cord. Or I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it's charging now. Whereas for a while there, I thought it was going to go dead. I was down to 3% before we went online here. What a poop tie road that would be. A poop shit tie shitty road. Okay, I got it. Okay, thank you, Timmy. I'll look at it pretty soon. You're parking in the Barker's driveway. Yep, I might do that. Oh gosh, now the laptop's getting hot. I'm in the sunshine. Don't know where I can move it to. Oh, there's a lot of trucks around here. There's a Pilot truck stop right across the street. There, that's at least in the shade. Should help it some. Yeah, I didn't know, Timmy, that there was a woman doing tiny home tours. Because way back, Tiny Home Tours was run by Chris. He built those two buses, Zeppelin 1 and Zeppelin 2. Zeppelin 1, I believe he rents out, and he lives in Zeppelin 2. Real nice bus builds, let me tell you. But then he started doing tours of other people's buses, tiny homes, basically. Yeah, he's been all over. And I know he doesn't do as many films lately. He and his girlfriend kind of slowed down a little bit. And he does put out a monthly newsletter. Or at least he was. I haven't seen one lately. That doesn't mean that there isn't. I just don't look at my email every day. Nancy says hallelujah. Thank you, Kobe. Buddy, Mr. Darrell just texted me. Oh, I'm live at the racetrack. Ahoy, everyone. Glad you came aboard. Can you imagine if even a portion of the people that Timmy gets to watch me and a portion of the people that Lewis gets to watch me, if they subbed to me on their phones or something, my channel could just go bingo, bam. I'd start seeing a check come in from YouTube. Oh, before the live, I did an escape with my new room. Now the hide comments thing's in the way. Or not hide comments. Or I don't know what that was. I forgot to mention before live, I did an escape room with my new RAs. RAs. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Kobe. I'm trying to think what RAs. Resident resident assistants. I don't know. Georgiana's talking about Little League. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Little League is not choreographed. Neither is high school football. Yes, Lewis and Kobe do fight about words and letters, numbers. Thank you, Kobe. The more the merrier. Watching is wonderful, you know, and that counts. And if people do thumbs up, that counts too. And I'd have to say, subscribing and sharing it all helps. It all helps. I probably didn't. Oh no, wait, that's Lewis and Kobe still fighting. Crystal Advance yakking with Sue. William saying hi. So I am caught up. I've got what 4 minutes left. Then I'll be hitting the road again. I am going to put some oil. It's time for a couple quarts of oil. She's using about 2 quarts of oil every. Wow, there goes a cool bus. Short one. She's using a couple quarts of oil about every 400 miles, something like that. They say that they say, man, some of these trucks are just too damn loud. They say that if a 350 short block is not dripping oil, then there's a problem. 3,000 hours. That's great, Kobe. Yeah, tell the college to help me too. Oh, now now Kobe's in trouble. Oh wait, Lewis is in trouble with William now. 125 hours keep expiring. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Rose. Yeah, the your watch hours, you do have to maintain them. If you fall below, well, for me it was 4,000 hours, but now you're saying that they've lowered that to 3,000 hours. Maybe I don't have to sweat as much, but I do I do try to make sure that the watch hours stay up. No, I have not revealed the channel. I don't think I'm going to just yet. I know I usually do after four or five times, but I think I'm just going to let it carry on. I think somebody's going to figure it out. I mean, yeah, I know there's a lot of solo females with a pet out there living in minivans and doing videos. There's quite a few actually. So I guess that does make it a little harder, but the fact that people at M24 know who this is, they haven't met her, neither have I, but she is definitely being uh, encouraged to come to M24. She would certainly fit right in with this group. Yeah. And she may be lurking right now. She knows that don't don't reveal yourself in the chat. She's waiting for one of you to finally guess who she is. So here's what's coming up. I don't know when I'm going to do a video, but what I am going to do is head for Oklahoma here in about 2 minutes after I put in oil in the truck and hopefully find a place to stay the evening, despite that park being closed. Or apparently closed. I don't know. Can't get a hold of anybody. They're not on, there's a website called Camp Oklahoma or Oklahoma OK. I don't know. But it's all the state parks in the state of Oklahoma. They don't list Beaver Dunes State Park. It's on the Rand McNally map, but you can't find it online. So I don't know what's going on. Then Sunday's going to be travel day. Should be in Kansas on Sunday and making my way towards Wichita. So far, no jobs have popped up on ShiftSmart. Although, you got to check ShiftSmart every few hours. Maybe something will pop up. I would guesstimate that I should be getting in the Wichita area probably by Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. Depends on how slow I am going across the state of Kansas. Chances are I'll go across Kansas fairly rapidly because they say there's not much to see. But you know me, I'll see something to make it interesting. Kind of near Guyman, Georgia. Guyman, Guymon, is where I'm thinking. And the Beaver Dunes was east of there about maybe 30 miles. Once I get to Guyman, it's going to be close to kind of the end of the travel day for me. A little over 200 miles from where I was. And time to find a place to pull over and sleep, even though I have to sleep in the front seat. I like a park or somewhere where I can at least unload the camper a little bit so I can get in and out. But some of that unloading includes tools. I just don't really want to set them out where somebody can just walk up and walk off with them while I'm sleeping. But, I don't see that as being a problem unless I'm like in Walmart maybe. Okay, Timmy, I'm going to be driving, but I'll try to listen if I can. So, as far as the next time I will officially see you, unless I do a video or have a pop-up, I don't see me having a pop-up unless something crazy happens, will be Tuesday night for Adult Humor Night. And then Wednesday, of course, we'll be doing our word games, scratch-offs. And next Saturday, we should be doing these shows again, trying to guess who this channel is that we've been featuring. And I will try to do a little bit digging to get a few more clues. Perhaps even talking to her, saying, what clues would you use if you're trying to get people to guess who you are? So, all right, William, cool. Look forward to hearing from you. Probably see you guys around maybe if Ron goes live tonight after dark. I might pop in. So we are out of here. We're out like Flint. Thank you for coming aboard. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Good night, everyone. Be safe. End the stream.